You've been part of the left movement in Tripura for decades now and served as an MP and also as a minister in both the Dasrath Dev and Manik Sarkar ministries. But now there is a different situation in both the state and the country. The left in Tripura has especially had to bear the full force of violence unleashed by the BJP. Could you tell us more about how the CPIM and left is fighting for democratic rights and people's issues in your state?
Actually, why Tripura is now that is the under attack, and from all front, the RSS and BJP, they are trying to negate the achievements made by the left front governments under the our great leaders like Nipen Chakraborty, Dasarath Dev, and Manik Sarkar. It is because we have been posing the alternative to the present system of our country, which are producing the wars, which are enlarging the inequality among the people. So, in this system, of course, we know we are very much conscious about that. This system, it is very difficult, and the opportunity is not that much. But within that, the maximum benefit can be accrued, or the outage could be made, that have been attempted by the successive left governments. So that's why the attack was initiated by the RSS BJP, and now last 6 years the Tripura is being drilling under the this RSS BJP regime. So there are the differences what we have been witnessing. The Tripura people is witnessing, that is that number one, during the period of the left, then the democracy, whatever the constitutional rights are beyond, it was accessed by the people, it was ensured by the government. Now it is totally absent in each and every front. The elections there under the BJP, they are totally first, last by-election, 2019 Lok Sabha election, and all these local body elections. It is just a, what will say, sort of the BJP style of game has been played there. There, no scope for the common people. Leave the left for the common people who raise voice against the this regime. They are not allowed to vote, allowed to raise their voice like this. Then secondly, whatever now the governance, there is no democratic rule. So for the namesake, there are 3-tier panchayat, there are tribal council in the tribal areas, there are civic bodies, but it is namesake. Everything is, it is dealt from the mandal. That is, mandal means the BJP's headquarters. What BJP cadres, they decide, that is the rule. Right from the panchayat secretary to the chief secretary, each and everyone, they are to abide by the diktat of the mandal, the BJP cadres. Then third is that the RSS BJP, of course we know them not only now at the center or in the states. They are, what is their what will say, dream, or what is their ideology, and what is their ultimate goal, that we know since the formation of the RSS in 1925, during the tumultuous period of our national struggle for the freedom. They never agreed to our that is formation or adoption of the constitution. They never, that is accepted our tricolor. They never accepted the very theme or very, what else, backbone of our constitution or our nation, the secularism and the what will say, federal system, and what will say, the uh, people from all work that they can rise, they can raise their voice, etc. So total authoritarian thinking right from the beginning we have seen to them. And now slowly, they are implementing these things. They are at the center, in the parliament, we have been witnessing by enacting draconian laws, by not holding any debate in the parliament, by diminishing all this parliamentary system. That is one short of their policy, or one short of their modus operandi. Another modus operandi there we have been witnessing in Tripura, that any program, so recently some programs initiated by the BJP aiming at the forthcoming Lok Sabha election, either it is the Ayodhya issue, either it is the what will say, Vikasit Bharat, that is developed country for the 21st century. So everywhere, what slogan they that is chant there in their party office, that slogan, same slogan, they chant from the assembly, they chant from any government or any public meeting. So there is no demarcation between the party, government, legislature. Everything as if it is oriented for making the India what the RSS has dreamed. So India slowly, in different manner, at the center, in the parliament, some way they are doing, and other way, since Tripura is being a very small state, and once it is ruled by the left for decades, and there are some sort of new agenda, alternative agenda, some sort of this that is also a kind of the public life, which people got accepted and recognized by the universally. Now they are trying to destroy everything that we have been witnessing.
How has the left been leading the people's struggles against this anti-democratic things being done by both the central and state governments, and how much has it been successful?
Of course, initially the left as a whole and the people as a whole, we are shocked because it was unseen, it was never seen before, never that is expected before. So that we have been witnessing. And they have initiated initially with demolishing the party offices by physical assault upon scores of our the workers, our leaders, and destroying our public properties, and in many ways. So initially it was a big shock that people were with the left and the people as a whole, we are that is very much what to do. But now slowly we are gaining this strength, and despite of all odds, odd means in one hand the goons led by the BJP, RSS, they don't allow us even having the permission from the local police station, from the administration, if we bring out any protest rally, any program, etc., that also attacked, and the police just they look as a silent onlooker. So that way, all the democratic activity, it has been banned, almost banned in the state of Tripura. In other hand, even our party and left, having the permission of the authority, that is administration, we undertake any program. Again, our leaders are booked. under law. In different law, that is, people are harassed, even though the participation of the people and number of our action program, people's program, it is increasing, and we are gaining the people's support, and that has been reflected in the last assembly elections, in the result of the last assembly election, despite of so many attempts by the central government. Small state, it is, our population is less than any district of any big state. So that's why managing all this thing, controlling all this thing for a government like the BJP-led government and party like BJP and RSS, it is little bit easier. So despite of all this thing, we took the issue to the people, and people has accepted it, and which resulted in that BJP's vote share has been reduced by 11% in last election. But of course, then question may come from other end, then why left failed to regain or come back? It is because of the say fascistic terror and other thing, and the initial shock of because of the incidents. So our, that is, moment among the people, that frequency is also reduced. So for the time being, there was a gap between the common people and our party and left. So there we have seen in our review in last election that section of people who were misled in 2018 election, BJP, when BJP came in the power for the first time, those section who were misled, they have come back again. They voted for the left, particularly the middle class. Then another section, the business class. It also, it is a good composition there. Small and marginal, not talking about the big business class, that is small and marginal. This section also, which were eluded by the BJP earlier, this section come back. But unfortunately, what happened, the commoners, that is peasantry, the small farmer, marginal farmer, agriculture worker, tea garden worker, etc. Though we have seen during the campaign, in the last leg of the campaign, some sort of the what will say relation with them we could maintain, but there the atmosphere was made such a way that the money, muscle power, and so many other things, this section of voters who are that is our natural friends, we could not get their vote returned in that number. That is has played some sort of, I would say, incident. Then second is the tribal vote. You know, in Tripura, there earlier also, to combat the, that is to uh, defeat the left, during the period of the Congress also, they played the tribal people in the name of so many other things, separate state, other thing. And this time again, the demand in different shape, it was raised by one newly formed tribal party that is in the name of the Tripura Matha. They have given the slogan of, raised the slogan of the Greater Tripura land. That is by bifurcate the state, another state for the tribals alone. And that was not directly approved or directly endorsed by the BJP. But BJP somehow given the, that is also that kind of the assurance to them that if BJP is returned to the power, that demand of the Greater Tripura and other way, it will be what will say, agreed. So this way, this section of board, they are very much against BJP, but they were misguided. And that way, the voters, the share of the vote of the very common people and tribals are majority, they are poor, and their vote not came to the BJP, it was divided. And that way, with the minority vote share, BJP managed to, that is, come back to the power. So this is a thing. Now, last 1 year, the tribal people and other section who are misguided and misled and elude, they are realizing in last 1 year, this government in all front, either agriculture, industry, education, health, and of course, the democratic environment is the, that is, principal thing for everything. It is not restored its previous position, and people are very, very much fed up, and that is being reflected. So that's why the terror tactics of the BJP still on, because that is the only way to suppress the forces of the democratic parties and the left.
You were also the you were talking about the BJP misleading the tribal people. You are also the national chairperson of Adivasi Adhikar Rashtriya Manch,
Yeah.
a joint platform of state level organizations fighting for tribal issues. Could you tell us what are the most important issues faced by tribal people across the country, and what the left is doing to take up those issues?
Actually, now in the recently held elections, the 5 states also have seen, mostly in the 3 states of the Hindi heartland, majority of the tribal voters or majority of the tribal seats, it has gone to the BJP. What is the mechanism? What was the their how to say, strategy there? Actually, what BJP is doing, likewise, among the broader section of population, they are dividing the people in the name of the Hindu and Muslim or different way. Similarly, now it is very much aggressive among the Adivasis also, tribals also. That a section of our tribal population in our country, in Northeast, almost in all states, in some states, Northeast, they are almost, the tribals are almost 90 to 95% are converted to Christian for last many decades. In Mizoram, Nagaland, then Meghalaya. Then similar there in Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh also, to some extent in Assam also, in our state also. There, for last few decades, the charts are become very popular, but very particularly among the new generation, because their approach of the education and other thing. So that's why the BJP is playing the card of the Christian, anti-Christian card, Hindu card. And they have formed one, that is outfit in the name of the Janajati Suraksha Manch. And that Janajati Suraksha Manch, they have raised the slogan of the delisting of the Adivasis who have converted to the Christians. So, the similar tactics, it is being played in the other Hindi heartland also. This way, they are trying to polarize the Adivasis in the fold of the so-called their Hindu, Hindi, Hindustan slogans. So that is very, very much they are active in Tripura, and you have seen in Manipur also, the Manipurs that divide, that turmoil between the Meitei and Kuki, the only part of the same game only. So with the Adivasi Adhikar Rashtriya Manch, our emphasis is that why BJP RSS is doing this thing. Because this BJP government, since 2014, not a single claims of the Adivasis under forest right they have settled. There are lakhs of Adivasi families yet to be, that is, get the patta, that means the claims of their claims in the forest under forest rights. It is waiting, and this BJP government outrightly they are not only denying it, rather trying to, that is what I'll say, suffocate it in the name of the this new act, new amendment of the Forest Conservation Act, etc. And they are in many places in the big states, in Maharashtra, in Madhya Pradesh, in Jharkhand, Odisha, etc. In our northeastern part also, in the name of this Conservation Act, they are trying to deny the forest right to the Adivasi families. And Adivasis essentially almost 95 to 98%, they are the rural population only. And MNREGA is one of their, how to say, very important source of income. During this regime, Modi government, and the MNREGA, it is another area which is under attack. Its allocation have been reduced to almost half. And there are so many technical glitches are being imposed, which putting obstacle that Adivasis are not being able to enjoy the fruits of that legislation of the 100 days job guarantee. That's why thousands of Adivasis are migrating from their states in search of job, etc. And this way, it is not only affecting to their livelihood, it is affecting to the children very much, their education, their health, everything, and their culture. So, to divert all this thing, now RSS BJP bringing this Christian, non-Christian, that is delisting issue. We Adivasi Adhikar Rashtriya Manch vehemently opposing this thing and trying to unite the Adivasis across the country along with the other democratic forces, that unless this attempt of the BJP RSS is not combated, the very right, either it is Monrega, either it is Forest Right Act, and either any basic rights, it would not be, that is useful for the people.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us.